In today's video, I'm going to analyze the following myths. Is it true that walking without shoes will decrease the sound of steps? What happens if the person you are following while parachuting dies? Does a suppressor affect the shots that appear in a minimap? And at what distance you can no longer see the VSS shots? Only here in GameVestment's PUBG Mobile MythBusters. Cuckoo everyone, welcome back. It's your host GV and I hope you're having an amazing day. I just want to say really quick thank you so much for 30,000 subscribers. This was only possible thanks to you and I'm really grateful. I already posted an update in the community tab. Thank you so much everyone for your amazing support, really means the world to me. And as I promised, we have 30,000 fantastic merch. There will be more things available in the store if you want to check it out. Limited until April 15, or if we reach 40,000 subscribers. I really hope you enjoyed this new design. It was created by the one and only true legend, Shivan Bromax, so check it out. He also made a new logo, link in the description, give him some love, and hopefully we can help him reach 1000 subscribers. But it's time and the first one comes from... yeah, we need to be a little bit patient because this myth was highly requested. Hamza Ibrahim. And he says, if you are not wearing shoes, the footsteps will not appear in the minimap. So for this one, we're going to analyze the minimap and we're going to analyze sound. Let's go right into it. For this myth, I'm going to be a little bit quiet, so I apologize for that, but I really want you to listen to the sounds of the footsteps. So we're going to start with my teammate running, crouching, proning, with a pan, and barefoot. Big disclaimer here, for the next part of the experiment I increased the volume, so if you're wearing headphones, please be careful because the sound might be a little bit too high. And we're going to compare the difference between wearing shoes and not wearing any. So, did you hear any difference? If the answer is no, then you are right, because there's no difference at all. Now we want to try the same but with the enemy. Running, crouching, proning. Yet again, here is the part where I'm going to increase the volume, so please take that into account. Did you hear the difference? No, because there's no difference at all. But wait, there's more, because now we're going to compare the footsteps of the enemy with the footsteps of my teammate. If you pay close attention, you actually notice that the footsteps of the enemy are a little bit louder than the footsteps of my teammate. Also, you can see that these two are with shoes and these two are without shoes, and you will notice that in the end there's not a significant difference. But wait, there's more, because if you only move the camera like this, there will be no sound and no footsteps in the minimap. We have our answer and I'm going to bust this one. No, it makes no difference at all if you're wearing shoes, but today we learned that the footsteps of the enemy are louder than the footsteps of our teammate. Next myth. And the next one comes from Goku and Thanos. Chill, it's a joke, it's a joke. And they want to know what happens if the player you're following gets knocked or die in the air. This is something really interesting and I'm surprised I didn't think about this one before. So let's go right into it. This experiment is going to be really easy to test. We're going to stay here in the air while Phoenix down there is going to look for a weapon and then she's going to shoot a chicken. The other chicken you. There you go, I see the shots. We're getting closer. We finally made it. Chicken is down. I'm going to keep following her. And the funny thing is that she can still parachute and move even though she's knocked. I don't know about you, but I think that is really cool and kind of funny how she looks. So hopefully you learned something new today. But wait, there's more. Because now I want to know what happens to me if I'm following her and she completely dies in the air. And if you are lucky enough to find a flare gun, you can actually stay in the air before it lands. Moment of truth, let's do it. There's the knock as you already saw before. And after that she's just going to vanish. I'm still following her and guess what? I'm actually going to be stuck in this place. I definitely was not expecting this to happen. But I'm really glad because it looks pretty cool. Sadly, this is not going to be forever. Even though I look glitched and even my enemy can see that, in reality I'm still falling down. And once I reach the distance where I release my parachute, everything will go back to normal. We have our answer. Well, not really, because this is a question or a myth. But I'm still going to prove this one because it was really fun to record. Next myth, and the next one comes from, this is another highly requested myth, Marcus Y. And as a summary, people want to know, is there any difference in the minimap if you're using a suppressor? And after 150 meters, the VSS will not show the shots in the minimap. So let's go cook this myth. For the first part of this experiment, our friend Mats is going to be using an M24 without a suppressor. And we're going to be analyzing the sound and the minimap. So first we have 100 meters, 200, 300 meters, and guess what, if you're outside of the render distance, in other words 320 meters to 330 meters, as I already explained many times before because I think I'm the one who discovered it, you cannot see your enemy, you will not hear the shots, and they will not appear in the minimap. So we're going to move back to 320 meters. And here is something maybe you didn't know. Here you can clearly see the difference of the shot in the minimap when it is next to you, 100 meters away, 200 meters away, 300 meters away. Now this is something really important because you will know how far the enemy is from you. Depending on how transparent is the shot in the minimap, you can actually determine the distance. For the next part of this experiment, we're going to use an AWM, an M24, and both of them are going to be suppressed. We're going to start with 200 meters, 300 meters, and yet again here's the difference in the minimap of next to you, 200 meters, and 300 meters. Yet again, same result as before, there's going to be transparency in the shot, but in the end you can still see it. So now you need to decide what do you prefer, better control of the recoil with a compensator, or a little bit of recoil combined with less sound while using the suppressor. We have our answer.
But GV, you didn't did the experiment with the VSS.
You're actually right. For once. Who's that? So we're going to do the same experiment with the VSS so we can find the silent spot, or what I like to call the magic number. 30 meters, maybe 50, 100, and the shots are not going to appear, but this is not the exact number we are looking. 75, no shots in the minimap, 74, and pretty much the magic number is 75. after 74 meters you can no longer see the VSS shots in the minimap. We have our answer and I'm going to bust this one. 150 meters is not the answer for the VSS, it's actually 74. And the suppressed shots will always be shown in the minimap, although they will be less transparent the higher the distance. And you probably already know what time it is. Let me check really quick. Did we reach 2000 likes in the last video? Yes, we did. Freaking legends, I love you. Almost 3000 likes. And that is going to be the magic number for this video. Let's try to reach 3000 likes for the next bonus meet. And now, as promised, bonus meet!
Give your meat a good old rub. That's it. Nice and hot. Hot and spicy meat. Yeah, boy.
And the bonus comes from Ariane and Luca. And they say if you shoot 2 flare guns, you're going to receive 1 for free. And what happens if you shoot a flare gun on another flare gun? We've been looking for hours, but finally we are ready. 3, 2, 1. And that was almost a perfect shot. Props to Chicken for that. We're going to get 1 and we're only going to get 2.
But GV, you are doing it wrong. You need 3 flare guns and do it with your teammate.
You really think I have that time to be looking for flare guns? Do you even know how difficult and frustrating this is? I'm not going to do that. Instead, I'm going to give you 4 flare guns! Now that's what I call a perfect shot. Triforce flare gun for the bonus meet. There goes the 4th flare gun. My teammate and I shot 2 and the other 2 are from the enemy. So let's find out if we receive an extra airdrop. In the end, we only received 4.
Mission failed. We'll get them next time.
We have our answer and I'm going to bust this one. I think this was a glitch and it was possible before the update, so please take that into account. As for this update, I already gave you an answer. That will be everything for today. If you enjoyed this video or learned something new, don't forget to like, share, comment and subscribe. And as always, thank you so much for watching and I will snipe you soon. Tschüss.